The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. First play and a first pass for Cousins. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down. Cousins now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. Fourth down, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Another run by Bigsby. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third and 9 here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. There we go, sir.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Following the interception, Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw is Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Throwing, Cousins. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 13 yards out. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point forthcoming. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Lisa 24.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And Bigsby once more. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. 2nd down and 8.
Rip, 23. Take right open. Silver.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
Red on red.
Duvernay in motion.
Red.
On the counter, Etienne. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
A 23-yard run.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now Cousins. And a dump off here to Robinson.
He's across midfield. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Cousins.
That's complete to Mooney.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Cousins to throw it. Sets up the screen to Robinson. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McCloud as the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, hey.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They need 12 here. It's third down. Now Lawrence now going to move them around.
On play action, they'll throw. A short throw to Ingram. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
13, Luke. Luke. Red. Done. Sink right. Hurt. Silver.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I got him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. Open man is Duvernay.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
23.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on fourth down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
That is caught.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
2nd and 11.
Phil.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Easy. Silver.
On third down, here's Etienne.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas.
33 yards.
And the Jags' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.